Hello and welcome back to We Who Are About to Die, and we're gonna be getting this, even though technically I should be doing the no-hit challenge, but we're gonna be getting this, and I'm actually wondering whether I should even train right now. Maybe we should train. I have 42 movement? How do I have 42 movement? I have no idea. Anyway, let's just train a little bit here, and we are just going to go into this survival right now. And well, as I said to you before, if we can make it to week 10 and not take any damage, well, technically it's week 9 now. If I can make it to week 9, then I will have succeeded at the no-hit challenge, and then we basically just take purple, purple battles whenever we can. Obviously, with the exception of draft. Draft basically is, in my opinion, not that useful because it doesn't give you fame, but it is a decent option if you don't want to take any damage. Oh no. Okay. This is not a good one for a no-hit challenge, that's for sure, because here's the thing. Obviously, the traps on the outside of the arena, they are gonna be deadly, because if you try to run around those, I mean, obviously, let's face it, there is... You know what? Maybe it's gonna be okay. Or not, as the case may be. Yeah, no. Dearie me, that is just okay. You know what? No, I'm done. I'm done. That is so funny. Okay, we're just gonna say no thank you to the no-hit challenge, and instead I'm just gonna go for every single purple match with the exception of draft. I don't really want to do the drafts, so yeah. But I am super surprised, actually, that we took so much damage there. I even dodged away. I don't know whether you noticed, but I did actually dodge away, or tried to dodge away, but that apparently was not good enough. So that's kind of sad, but oh well, never mind. It happens. It happens. And yeah, otherwise, it's quite funny as well, because I personally feel like I don't know, am I playing badly? I guess so. I don't know. I mean, I still achieved victory, but in this case, I kind of feel like maybe I could I have done better? That's the question. I guess I would have. You know, I guess I should have, would have, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, shield skill. Probably not going to go for that. I'll go for the free match reroll just in case. And then we'll just get this. Golden frying pan is pretty good. Everything else is not looking that useful. Let's see what else we can get here. We can obviously heal ourselves. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do now is yeah, we're just gonna go for the classics, right? We're just gonna be going for the classics. So basically, huge survival right here. I'm not even gonna uncover this, okay? We're not even gonna uncover this because I want it to be as fun as possible, right? I want it to be as fun as possible, as entertaining as possible, and if this is the case, if this is the way that we're gonna have to do it, then this is the way we're gonna have to do it. Let's go for it. And we have to win within 3 minutes. Let's get 3 kills. Let's end with 80% public favor. Why not? Let's go all out on the bets. Because this is going to be a difficult one. I don't even know. I don't even know what this is going to be like. But let's see. Okay, it's Rabble and Entourage. Okay, I was kind of hoping it would be Insurance, but that's fine. Rabble is okay. That's maybe actually the best thing that we could have gotten, but I had no idea. Because obviously I was just going in here completely blind. But we can hope that these enemies are not going to be that difficult either. You can see here, though, he hits me massively. Massive damage actually being done from him. Really surprised, actually, that he was able to do that. But, you know, that's how it goes. He's dead. Yeah, let's be a little bit careful here. A little bit careful. Okay, he's got a two-handed. We don't have to worry too much about a two-handed. Well, maybe we do. This is this kind of sword. This kind of sword is pretty harsh. Never mind, he's gone. Okay, we got 2 of them now. We've got 2 of them. I'm going to try to get some early damage on this guy. Nice, nice, not too bad, not too bad. Early damage, early damage. Let's try and get him maybe dead even. Can we get him dead? Yes, we got him dead. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. Maybe I can dodge. Oh, nice. Nice hit, nice hit. Don't get killed, don't get killed. He is not really being that offensive right now, so we don't need to worry too much about him. He's dead. That's wonderful. And what else do we have got going on here? Well, this guy is... he's got a shield. Okay, let's try really fast aggression. Because he's got a spear as well. A spear is obviously one of my nightmarish weapons to fight against. The AI is very good with them, of course. And there you go, that's it. Okay, not bad, not bad. We still have to just be a little bit careful here. I'm going to actually pick up this shield. Oh no, that was bad. Did you see that? Did you see those 2 swings? That was absolutely terrible. Missing him completely. Not even a glancing blow, but I missed him completely. That was really, really harsh. But there you go, we actually managed to do it. That is really surprising. I really wasn't expecting that, but there you go. We actually got all the bet payouts done, and that was without me actually uncovering anything. I had no idea what we were facing there. I mean, I knew it was a survival, of course, but that was it. And we got a significant amount of cash. Let's get this to all players. I like more options in the shop after each match. I might as well buy some stuff now, shouldn't I? I've got 101% stamina regen. I should probably buy this, all things considered. This would be an exceptional thing to buy. Unfortunately, there is no discount currently. That is a pretty big issue, isn't it? Yes, that is a pretty big issue. So I am going to just buy it. There you go. I'm just going to buy it straight up. That's it. I'm just going to buy it. Oh, there's a tournament. Okay, we're going to do the tournament. As I said, purple matches. We are always going to be doing purple matches. If there is a tournament or an elite fight, we will always do that. And apart from that, I'll try to take the hardest match or something like that, just to make up for the no-hit thing, because I no offense right now, but I'm not entirely sure if that's even possible. I think maybe in the early rounds, it might be possible if you have a good heirloom weapon. Maybe if you kind of prepare yourself with an heirloom weapon that is actually going to be doing some pretty good damage. Maybe like an Iron Falchion or something like that, you know, or even just, you know, anything that actually provides you with some kind of early advantage. That's really going to make a huge difference. But the standard weapons that you're going to get early on, yeah, I just think that that's maybe not even possible, because it is just so you have such little damage with those weapons. It's going to be very difficult to actually make those work in a no-hit environment. So yeah, as I say, if you can do it for 4 weeks, then yeah, I mean, you can see here, look at that. I just took a hit, but I took significantly less damage than, you know, you'd think. But I still took a hit, and I'm with other people, and you know, I don't even know. Yeah, as I say, I think it's probably possible in the first 4 weeks of a run. But I think after that, it starts to become much more difficult. And there you go. I actually did replenish by 5 HP. I only took 5 HP damage. That's not too bad. Okay, so let's try and kill this guy if we can. Got to be a little bit careful here, actually, because my teammate is probably not going to be super good at what he does. So we may have some issues. Okay, he's dead. Nice damage. Wow. Okay. That is what I like to see. That is actually what I love to see. Wow. Okay. I certainly wasn't expecting so much damage coming out from us right there, but these guys apparently were a lot easier to hit than I thought. What? Did you see that guy? Did you see that guy spinning? This guy? I didn't even see him spin. Oh no, it feels like I missed out on a huge Easter egg right there. That would have been so funny. Well, never mind. I guess you can go back and see that when we were loading in, because I wasn't looking at it, obviously, but that is hilarious. And I actually almost just, wow, took 40 damage. How is this guy so massive? Do you see him? Why was his model so much larger than ours? That's kind of weird. Anyway, there you go. We did manage to achieve victory there. That was the grand tournament. Yes, the grand tournament. Wonderful. Okay, so stamina regen, of course, that's exactly what we're going to take every single time. And that was a bit of a weird event. Did you see that event come up? It said, your mail and plate armor left is in critical condition, and you need to spend 1,200 to repair it. Well, is this critical condition? No. But yeah, it's just a random event that, you know, comes up, obviously. Anyway, I'd like to get this helmet, but I cannot. Which makes me very sad. It makes me very, very sad indeed, considering there is a 40% discount at the moment. And, oh yeah, we're not repairing anything, right? Oh yeah, I remember that now. I remember, yeah, we're not repairing anything either. So that's something to bear in mind. So that actually gives me a lot of freedom. That gives me a lot of freedom right now. So should we go for the one versus many? Is this actually a rabble? It is rabble. Should I go for the one versus... I'm going to die from that, aren't I? I'm going to die from that. Should I try? Should I try? Or should I go for something else? This is uniformed. No, these are so not exciting. Okay, you know what? I want to do something exciting, okay? We're going to do something exciting, and that means I'm going to die. I'm probably going to die here. So if I die, then that's just how it's going to have to be. And don't say I don't take the hard ones, because this is definitely going to be probably one of the hardest things that we possibly can do. And we'll see. I mean, with the exception of my character's head, of course, because obviously he's very hard-headed, you know. He's gotten hit on the head so many times. I'm surprised that he's not just lying on the floor somewhere. But yeah, anyway, let's do this. Hopefully my axe is not going to get absolutely destroyed. This is rabble as well, by the way, so we shouldn't have too many issues, but maybe it's going to be okay. I mean, they're going to hit each other as well. That's something that we do have to bear in mind. They are going to hit each other more than they're going to hit me, hopefully, because I am moving pretty fast all over the place. Nice damage, nice damage. Unfortunately, I'm taking massive damage in the process here as well. That guy's helmet is gone. Alright, we did it. Can you believe it? Ah, that was close. Alright. That was pretty close. I certainly wasn't expecting that. Okay, fantastic. I thought I was dead there. I thought I was dead there multiple times. As soon as we got hit by that two-handed, I thought, nah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We're going to take some stamina skill. Oh, I actually leveled up twice? Alright. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, so I'm going to just say it's out of my budget for now, and we're just going to get this helmet, I guess. Alright, so I'm obviously going to buy the cage helm. You know, this is basically a pretty easy purchase right here. And we are otherwise just going to be healing ourselves, just get ourselves back up to a relatively decent amount of experience, HP? Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, oh, hello there. This is an elite fight. Okay, so we're going to have a look-see here. This is going to be pretty harsh in my opinion. I think I'm probably going to die here. I know I say, okay, I'm gonna die here, you know. I tend to say that quite often because I actually do think so. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to embellish, you know, the chance that I'm gonna die or whatever, but in general, I am taking quite a few matches here that I personally wouldn't take if I wanted to survive as long as possible, but I'm taking these for sheer entertainment value and because I think it's fun to try it. You know, I think it's fun to try it. Anyway, the main problem we're going to have here is that my axe is really close to being destroyed. It is only 45 durability, and obviously, as I said, we cannot repair. So that's going to be a pretty big deal. Okay, I'm just going to try and... How do I... Oh, this is like the desperate politician. That's so funny. Oh no, don't get... Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. Hello there, sir. Okay, yeah, I want to kill this guy. How do I kill him? Okay, he's dead. Do they give up now? No, they don't give up now. Okay, that's kind of sad. I was kind of hoping they would give up as soon as I killed him, but no. No, of course not. No. Oh, and then he get... Oh, yeah, okay. I think that actually tends to happen quite often when... I don't know whether you noticed, but did you see how incredibly aggressive he gets after his teammate is killed? I think that is actually something that tends to happen quite often. I think that might actually be a pretty clear indication of some AI changes. I think that might have actually been like a thing, because I don't know whether you saw that, but the spear guy wasn't really being that aggressive, and then as soon as his friend was dead, boom, he started to be much more aggressive, and that's the reason. But I guess I should have just played it a little bit more carefully in general. But anyway, we're gonna have to re-roll here, unfortunately, because I'm gonna end up losing my 1800 invested gold. I'm gonna have to re-roll because, let's face it, I don't want to really play with that. I guess we'll play the slave. I haven't played the slave, and actually, I mean, I have achieved victory with it in the past, but I haven't really done it recently, so why not? Let's try it out, eh? Let's see. What am I going to call this? This is going to be called... the greatest cringe? Yeah, perfect. All right, that is wonderful. I love that. I love that. That personifies me very, very nicely. Okay, so let's actually have a look here. Ooh, nice mask immediately. All right, yeah, we're going to do that. This is a terrible, terrible polearm. I don't know whether I should even... You know what? There we go. We got another thing. We got another thing right here. This is absolutely perfect. I'm going to have to... You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to trade all my fame away right now. And I'm going to just buy this because I need some kind of weapon. This is a terrible weapon. I'm sorry. This is an absolutely terrible weapon. Anyway, I've got no money right now. And that means that I'm going to have to do the one versus... Oh, luck of the draw. I just purchased... Okay, fine. It's a luck of the draw. You know, that's exactly a lesson. That is a lesson for everyone out there that is playing the game or maybe wants to play the game. Always take a look at your match selection. Because that's the thing that is going to determine whether you purchase something or whether you trade away all of your fame like I did just now. And, or whether you do that. So yeah, anyway, doesn't really matter too much. We're going to be fine. And I'm going to actually pick up... No, I want that! Oh no, I'm going to have to pick up this. Oh dear. I really wanted to pick up the iron, the Mala over there. That would have been so powerful, but unfortunately I can't. Okay, this is real bad actually. I mean, the thing I'm using is really good, by the way. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good weapon, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm actually really bad with these What? Oh. I couldn't move. I literally could not move. I was stuck. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Not a problem, not a problem. I'm not dead, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let's just try and hit these guys as best as I can. This is not rabble as far as I'm aware, right? It's not rabble, so I have to actually do full damage to each and every one of these. But thankfully these guys... Oh, they're actually much higher level than me as well, by the way. They are... what is it? What is it? They're 4 levels higher than me or something like that. So, yeah, that's obviously a bit of a problem. Because they do have better gear. At least better armor. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I got something to say about this particular round. This weapon that I'm using right here, this has a much larger lethality hitbox than you might expect. Because usually with polearms, you have to hit people with the exact head of the weapon, right? You always have to hit them with the exact head of the weapon. However, with this weapon, I didn't actually feel that. It felt like I could just swing, and then no matter what happened, I would do damage. Whether the enemy was super close to me, or whether they were super far away to me, it doesn't matter. They were literally just going to take damage no matter what. So I think that weapon is actually really strong. And it's highly recommended, I guess. Highly recommended from me. Just go and get that weapon. Go and get that weapon. That's a pretty nice one. Anyway, once again, we're not going to be repairing or anything like that. We're going to be taking purple matches whenever we can. And we're going to just be going into as many 1 versus manys as I can get my hands on. Is this rabble, actually? No. Okay. Should I literally go for this again? I'm going to die. I'm going to die if I go into this one, I think. I'm going to die if I go into this one. But it's fun, right? It's fun, and it gives us a challenge. It's entertaining, you know? Is it entertaining? I think it's entertaining. Maybe it's not entertaining to you, but I think it's definitely fun. So let's do it. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Why not? Yeah, this is obviously not the smart option. You know, if you wanna do smart, you probably shouldn't be watching this. But yes. Anyway, let's see if we can do something here. This is gonna be a big one. So we've got some really nice flail action incoming. These guys are level 8. Oh yeah, these guys are level 8. Okay, I can basically just swing infinitely with this thing because it has such a low stamina cost. Well, kind of. Aha! I was disarmed because, of course, I am. Ah, yes. Yeah, these low-level flail weapons have the disarm trait, so it has a much higher chance to disarm, as far as I remember. Because some of the higher-level ones, they don't have that. Which is pretty harsh. Nice, that guy hit his own teammate. That's absolutely fantastic. I love that. That's really useful. Yeah, it's actually quite funny. The AI literally has problems blocking flails just as much as I do. So I'm really, really pleased about that, because if they could block flails really, really accurately, this would basically be impossible. I mean, really. I don't even know. Is it even possible to block a flail in real life? I guess it is, right? I guess it is, but it depends on how... I don't know. How likely that is on a common occurrence, you know what I mean? Like, for example, how often are you going to be able to do that in a real situation? I don't know. Oh, he's dead! Nice! And the other guy is also dead, so this is wonderful. My weapon's going to break soon, which is kind of annoying, but hopefully I will be able to pick up some of the other guy's weapons that actually died already. I should probably have also done that, or you know, already, actually, because... they're gonna be... okay, hello. Yeah, he's got an axe. This is okay. Okay, don't get hit, you idiot! Why did I do that? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I might die here. That was so funny. All right, that was super funny actually at the end there. Did you see that? I literally hit him for 8 damage and then he just went flop. You know, there was literally no physics behind the hit at all because I just didn't hit him very hard. That was very amusing. Anyway, there we go. We got 13,000 fame, which is actually insane if you think about it. And let's go for a one-handed mace skill, even though both of those are absolutely awful. Okay, so yeah, this is about to be destroyed. So I'm going to need to get a new weapon. I'm going to get the small hammer because this is literally one of the best weapons in the entire game, in my opinion. And otherwise, we're going to heal ourselves, but unfortunately the healing is really not very good. I did actually enter that battle with a very little amount of HP, so obviously that's a problem. Ah, hello. As you can see, there is another 1 versus many here. Do I want to do this, or do I not want to? I don't know. I do want to, and I guess we're gonna do it, but not in this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.